What's up, guys? We're back with episode 8 of the co-op series. Please tell me I'm live for once. Thank you. Finally. Alright, we are the Texas Rangers now.
Oh.
Ooh. Nathan Eovaldi or Jacob deGrom?
Let's see. Crum. Go to Nathan real quick. Let's go to Graham first.
That's crazy.
Let's see. We do have Jake Berger. We got this. We have Jake Berger. That's all we need.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
That is true. We do have Jake Berger.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one,
This is the
Zach
dude.
Wheeler.
Oh, we faced
What do you
Zach
look for
Wheeler
here?
in the second game. That's
Power
where I was
pitcher.
cooking.
He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
I was just late.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
By the way, I want to point out that
batter
Wyatt
will be the
Langford in
shortstop,
me and
Josh
Brian's
Smith.
fantasy league was traded for Aaron Judge.
Swings through that one for strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Marsh running hard.
Ain't no way.
I mean, he has the name of Josh H. Smith.
2 outs, base is empty.
All right.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger.
Now we have the GOAT. Come on.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
Good
one.
sweeper.
2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
I was early. I had PCI dead on that. It's depressing.
2 down, nobody on. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
By the way, R-Truth did not win.
R-Truth did not win.
No, but John Cena was gonna hit. He had the title right in the ring. He was gonna hit him with the belt, and then he hesitated when he saw R-Truth, and he hesitated real good. He gave the title to the ref. The ref went in between the ropes to hand the title back, and then John Cena kicked R-Truth in the balls. He gave that man false hope.
Starting in this one, Jacob DeGrom. What do we have on
What
him?
an asshole.
4-pitch guy.
And then after the match, he hit him with the belt.
In terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start.
All right, what kind of outing am I gonna have? Let's see, what kind of outing am I gonna have?
Later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something.
And in the main event, it was Jey Uso defending against Logan Paul.
You really have to stay on your toes.
Before the match, John Cena talked to Jey Uso and said, it would be a real shame for, you know, when my time's up and I leave with this title, and when I leave with this title, the world champion is a YouTuber. He said that would ruin wrestling. So, he interfered in the match by pulling the ref out of the ring.
Multi-time All-Star.
And sort of beat the shit out of Jey Uso.
A slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
But the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes came back.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss for the
Get him out of here. Hit a crossroads on Cena, and then Jey Uso retained against Logan Paul.
That looks weird.
And then Jey Uso retained.
Swings through that.
And then Cody made an announcement that it will be Logan Paul. Now listen to this: Logan Paul and John Cena versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Who would have thought John Cena would be in a tag team with
really nice
Logan
job
Paul?
Up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
That's
just shot it
crazy.
Runner takes off. That's
Are you kidding me, Buster?
Got him.
What are you doing?
And the inning is over. Top of the second. And now Jack Peterson. Wheeler back to work. Peterson just got a piece of it. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning.
Okay.
Here is Marcus Semien. That smash towards center. And there's one down. Throw over to first.
He has like no hitting stat.
Now the catcher up to hit.
Huh.
Jonah Heim. Swung on, belted. Marsh on the move.
Damn.
Snags it for the second out.
That's tough.
And now here is Adolis Garcia.
I was just late. Ain't no way.
On the ground to third. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All right.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Here's Josh Young. Fouled off. He was late. Peterson at second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. And fouled off.
Come on.
High high fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Okay, contact.
But misjudges this one, and it's down. One runs in, headed for the plate.
Hey, we take those.
If you want to be dumb and dive for the ball,
nicely done.
Like a goober,
that pretty much split the zone down the middle. And
then we're gonna take the run.
Come
on, Sam Haggerty.
With 2 away, swings through that one. Tap back to the mound. Play at the plate. Got him.
Sure.
That ends the inning.
All right, go ahead.
Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power.
I feel like it was a bit extra, but
I mean, fair enough.
There's a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Up the middle. Boots it.
Ain't no way.
Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's out on the tag. Max Kepler.
Do you want to talk about that sequence? Bro, one of their people disconnected. That's funny.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Leading off, Wyatt Langford. Wheeler, thus manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. So a man at
listen,
first.
they're just scared.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Josh Smith.
Like, are they trying to set up double play?
Foul.
Is that
like,
what
do
they're
they
doing?
think I'm a bomb or something?
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best.
Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Marsh.
Because every walk they've done has been when you're up the bat.
And there's one down.
Dude, I don't know. Regardless,
And
it's
now
funny.
it's Jake Berg.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is if they're gonna walk anyone, they better walk Jake Berg.
Look at his one stolen base.
To hit, fly to left his first time. Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swings through that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second. And
all I want to say is,
couldn't have timed it up any better
whoever
than
was
that.
on second
Fastball
base, to be honest, I don't
middle,
remember.
And that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter.
Why
so
were
no
they running
surprise
back
he
to
put a
second?
great swing on it.
I think because he thought maybe the third baseman was going to catch the liner.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
So I guess just in the sheer fact of that.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Just
Good
missed. Look out.
Damn.
That fastball drilled him.
Bro.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Bro, I used to be like you until I took a baseball to the knee.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
Man, what are you doing?
Marsh makes the catch, and that is that.
And they were yelling at people.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's JT Realmuto.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. This is Bryson Stott. Realmuto runs. Pitches low. Throw to second, and he's out.
Stop trying to run on Jonah Heim.
Puts a bunt down. In plenty of time to first, 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
I guess.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They say you win.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Who were you swinging at?
You see this goober? What are these goobers swinging at? Game.
We calling that a rage quit.
Let's go.
Rangers done, and it's back to the Braves.
Bro.
Maybe we'll have
Those
Acuna.
are some ugly ass fans. Bro.
Maybe we'll have Acuna this time. Since
They
now he's
look like
technically
they're
back.
off the cast of Shrek or something.
Down.
Who would win?
Alright, so what team are we now?
The Braves.
The Braves? Alright, hold up. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. All right. Let's get started.
We are taking Spencer Strider because the game where I gave up like 7 runs the first inning was with Spencer swelling back. So
Fair enough. Oh?
we don't get Acuna.
That sucks. But
We have this bum. Although when me and Rob did the first game, Sean Murphy went like 4 for 5 with like 2 homers. I'm gonna go with the Dodgers.
I mean, what do you expect?
At least we have Margell Ozuna.
Set to go now. And our pitcher in
That
this
is
game,
funny.
Yoshinobù
Oh,
Yamamoto.
and Austin Riley.
It's got
Butt
that
plug,
splitter,
son,
and it's
3
a pitch
what?
that swings and misses, come fast, and they come
What?
often.
Look at the dude's
Very difficult
name.
to pick up out of his hand.
That's a crazy name.
Hold on, it wasn't.
All right, ready
God
to go
damn it.
here. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Come on, Verdugo. Come on, Verdungo.
That one outside. And we
Verdugo.
are underway. On the ground, right side.
Verdugo,
Freeman
you
steps on the
bum.
bag, one up, one down. Here is Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Pajes puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Pajes, long run into the gap. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Spencer Strider.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even
Yeah,
better
it
than
shows
good. If he
0
gets
and
off to
0
fast
with a
start,
7
look out.
ERA.
It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Mookie Betts will get us started. Way back there. That's long.
Are we going to talk about it?
That'll fire up the dugout.
Do we already have to have a mound visit?
Be using up our goddamn valuable time.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
It was a one-time thing, okay? We ain't gonna talk about it.
Swing and a miss.
As you thought, fastball down the middle to Ohtani.
He missed it.
Fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman
walked
will
brain
come up
cells.
to hit. He's got the power but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Off the mark there.
This dude's clearly the gamer.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Not anymore.
Misses off the plate, and now 3-1. And strike two.
Okay.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Verdugo running hard. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
We stop throwing fastballs down the middle. What are we doing?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Bro, we are already about to have a mound visit.
White makes the play, and it's out number 3.
I gave up 1 run.
Back here in Pittsburgh.
And then
here's
immediately
Marcelo
threw a
Zuna.
fastball to Ohtani.
And he
Right down the
missed it
middle.
like a
The former
bum.
Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Strike him out.
Or you
Chase
swing
the
at it.
fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Sean Murphy.
The way... We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure
I
you
was
miss
looking
up and
fastball.
out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it's even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter down.
There's nothing about that I can do with that.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Jair, throw a curveball down the middle.
No.
Throw a fastball down the middle.
Strider back to work.
No.
Why not?
And that one
It
is
works.
lifted in the
That's
air.
dumb.
It works.
He makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Max Muncy.
Strider out
See?
there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
And he chases that one below the zone.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his
And then
surgery.
starts bunt
They talked a
dancing.
lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Outside low, and it's 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a 1-1. And that is out of play.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Got him swinging. And we're back. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
You know, Ozzie Albies would be the type of bum to FaceTime a fish.
What?
Bro, that's what the commentators were talking about. He has pet fish. He FaceTimes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And a quick out number one. Now
Bro
into
ain't
the
got no
Braves,
action,
Eli White.
so he's FaceTiming a fish.
First pitch misses. Just missed. Fastball is outside.
Are you going through a real pitch, buddy?
Conforto, long run, and that drops foul.
What are you doing?
That ball's carrying. Bangs off the wall, and he's got a double.
Let's go.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Come on, Ethan. Come on.
Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Bro, by the way, this dude has 27 speed at shortstop.
Ain't no way.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Alex Verdugo. Runner takes off for third. Fought off foul. Yamamoto checks the runner, and he's back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again, and that one fouled off. The pitch.
Toss gone.
A high fly ball right
Let's
field.
go.
That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone.
Swamp donkey.
And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-1.
2-1
So 2
game.
down. Here's Austin Riley. Fly to center his first time.
Let's go.
And that one almost hit him. Late with the swing there.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on.
I was not thinking curveball.
It works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
I was looking fastball. That's a good fastball, though.
Coming on. Nabs it, and that is that.
It is what it is.
As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Hit in the air, left field. Verdugo hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Digging in, Hesung Kim.
Ethan.
Line drive. And
What?
How about we stop?
here's a high fly ball
Big
out
brain.
to center. Harris has a beat on it.
No.
And a couple
Small
of quick
brain.
outs.
It got an out, didn't it?
Here's Mookie to hit.
Yeah, because
He's
they're
already home.
bad.
Ooh, maybe I should throw a curveball down the middle of the Mookie Betts.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
If you make all that effort I get to give us the lead for nothing.
I wasn't. I'm not. That was. I was not trying to throw that down the middle. By the way, I won't point that out. I'm pretty sure I got a perfect pitch release on that. I don't know how it ended up there.
Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
I had a perfect pitch release, and I threw it here.
Very least, put a great swing on it, and man,
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Why is he running?
you got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So
He got so intimidated. Oh, you scared him. You put him in a genjutsu. He didn't know what to do.
Squeezes it, and that will end the
Ethan,
inning.
you did not need. You did not need to do my man's like that.
He could have kept running too. That's the funny part. I literally couldn't do anything other than run.
And now Matt Olson.
And by run, I mean all I could do was run to second. Because when I went to throw, I had a terrible throw, so I had to I just had to hold it and not throw it.
On the ground, right side.
Ball.
And he'll be safe at first. And it's going to wind up out of play. Runner in scoring position, no outs.
All I want to say is I
Marcell
had a
Ozuna
good time
getting
swing
ready
too.
to
I just
hit.
got unlucky and got
0 for 1.
okay
He struck
contact.
out swinging last time.
What you swinging at?
Chill, I felt like playing golf for a second.
Way out front for strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So here's Murphy now. He's trying for third. Swing and a foul out of play. Move to second. Olsen back in on a dive.
Olsen, what are we doing?
That
What?
misses the zone.
First,
Count even
Ethan,
1-1.
why were you trying to steal with them?
Late that time, it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
You know what?
Third save. That was
I guess.
What were you swinging?
I mean,
at?
if it
Michael
worked.
Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, he's 0 for 1.
I didn't realize it was a slider until too late.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
I didn't realize how much that slider was going to cut in.
That one fouled off.
Imagine if he like tries to dive
He's
for it
there.
again like a
He's got it, and that'll do it.
All right, Xander, fastball down the middle.
No.
It's worked every time.
Ready to
No.
go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
And you wonder why you let up 7 runs.
It has worked every time.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed,
Today.
haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ground ball to the right side. Albies throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez flied to right his first time. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and Hernandez is out. Will Smith to the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
I'm gonna dive this corner with.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
What is we
And that
doing,
extends the
Spencer?
inning.
Just kept it simple.
Did it
Played
happen
Pepper with the
again?
middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Max Muncy at the dish. And there's a ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off left side. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Let's go.
Back
Have
here
fun.
in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Albies, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao.
A native of Curacao, he also FaceTimed with his
Yamamoto
fish.
back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Like,
Not
who?
Not
my
like his
question.
family,
My question is
maybe a
who?
friend, not
My
fuck
question.
bitch.
My question is who takes out who? My question is who takes their time, takes out the time of the day to set up the FaceTime with the fish.
Comes up
Who's
empty as he
taking care of
chases
these
that one
fish?
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and
Where
miss.
does he have this camera set up?
Swing and a miss.
Why are you
On the
swinging at that?
I got too distracted
away on the
talking
strike.
about
Now it's the right fielder.
fish cameras.
Or maybe approaching this at
that I
bat with a
wasn't paying
bit too
attention.
much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe
What a
at first,
bunt.
no play.
That was
We'll see how they
actually
score
nasty.
this. Runner on at first.
I'm
with
pretty
one
sure I
gone.
can legally
Here's
call that a
Orlando
walk-on.
Arcia. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck.
I believe.
Hernandez hauls it in.
Maybe I
and
shouldn't
there's 2
have.
away.
I don't know.
So the batting order turns over. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves.
The game didn't give me only okay
And
contact.
first offering is fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
On the ground, right side. Not in time. He's safe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So here's Riley now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Oh my God, Tariq Skubal just pitched 9 innings and he only gave up 2 hits, no earned, no walks, 13 strikeouts.
And that one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. He's under it.
Dolphin dive for the ball like a
Makes the
goober.
grab,
Aw.
and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Michael Conforto. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
All right, Xander, he ain't gonna be ready for this.
Is that a top zone curve?
Shit, he was ready for this. I didn't think he'd be ready for it.
He powers that one. It's 2-2. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tried to left his first time. That misses. Ball 1.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think he'd be ready for that.
Go back to work. Focus on this
Why
next
wouldn't
batter.
he be ready for a hanging close?
And that one in the air center field.
I didn't think he'd be anticipating the curveball on the top of the zone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kim, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
But what, he's not expecting this.
This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Betts. He's already homered here in this one. He swings
Boom.
and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the catch. Inning over.
I'm so
And
disappointed.
welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power
Why?
play. Matt Olson.
That was all your fault for doing something stupid like that.
I didn't think he'd be ready for it.
Why wouldn't he be ready for it?
Also, if this was Rob, he would have said, "This is not my fault. This is the pitcher's fault."
Nah. You're the one that threw the pitch. You're controlling the pitcher. It is your fault.
He said, "But I'm not." But he would say, "I'm not the pitcher."
You know, these Braves looking to string together better
Yeah,
bats
but
when they have
this
runners
game
on,
also
but it
isn't
just hasn't
pitching.
happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with
pitcher.
runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered
somewhere in Los
opportunities.
Angeles, probably.
It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Oh, wait, no, I guess. Somewhere in Atlanta.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field.
Because Rob committed an
Settles
error
under this one.
the other day, and he goes, "That's not my
Makes
fault."
the catch.
He said, "That's the shortstop's fault."
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Murphy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Check swing. Did he go?
Oh,
Yes,
come
he did.
on.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going.
Warning shot. Base it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he became a really tough
Yo, they ain't gonna
out.
be ready for this Sean Murphy steal. This Sean Murphy steal.
No. No.
Why not?
That's dumb. He has 20 speed.
2 strikes.
But look
right
at his
there.
steal.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
There is no reason that should have worked, and I am absolutely sick.
Runner on the go again. And there's a foul ball. Runner edges away at second. Foul ball still.
Oh, you're ruining it.
No. I have to protect the play. It doesn't matter.
Pickoff move to second. Murphy back on a dive.
Look at the majestic dive.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again to the right side.
You.
Saves it first as they can't make
I
the
gave
play.
him a brain aneurysm, alright?
The steal gave him a brain aneurysm.
Swing and a
I hate Ozzy Albies.
out towards right center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, now it's the power.
You know, this is your fault, Xander.
Nah. Don't even come at. Don't even go blame me. You let up both runs. I don't.
Let me tell you something. If you would have let me
you
steal
don't even get to say
third
anything.
base, if you
You
would no,
let up
listen.
both
If you would have
runs.
let me steal
No,
third
no,
base,
no,
he would have
no.
scored.
I had to protect the plate. If I did not swing, I would have struck out. You bum.
That's
Don't
fine.
try to turn this on me. You let up both runs.
B
I
combo,
don't want
Shohei
to.
Ohtani.
Throw a fastball down the middle.
No.
Why not?
It's
He was
Ohtani.
late there.
I threw a fastball down the middle of Otani and it led to a strikeout.
Right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Me threw that down the middle.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front. And
What do you mean
ripped it
down
into
the middle?
outfield for the base
I
hit.
mean, you hung it.
Those always feel great.
He's stealing.
Freddie Freeman down.
He's gonna steal
That's off the mark.
at some point in this
And
at-bat.
that is ball 1. Now move to first. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now he steps off, nothing doing. And that's disengagement number 2. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball.
Pretty frugal guy.
There's Andrew. Guess what you should do?
Very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Sinker. Kobe.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes.
What?
Well, I've done all I can do.
Off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strider deals. On a line.
Yeah! See, it works!
Down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but
is that
sometimes you hit it too.
Nowhere near where I threw that.
It worked. See, I think we should start throwing more of them down the middle.
No.
Because it works.
No.
It worked just then?
You can do whatever you want. You can throw all the games you want. I am not going to.
It's not throwing.
Hard and right at
You're
someone.
throwing.
I'm not throwing, because if I'm throwing, I would not throw fastballs and curveballs down the middle.
Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Like,
Ohtani
listen
leads
to
off
yourself.
first with 2 down to the inning. And another
Who let
ball.
up both these
Chris
runs
with that distraction
in this game?
and a speedy guy at first.
Rob.
He's in a favorable hitter's
No.
count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great
My
spot
conscience.
for a hitter to be in.
2-1.
No.
The demons in my head telling me to throw curveballs and fastballs down the middle.
Ball left field, pretty well struck.
And who just gave up 2 runs?
And that ball is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on
You wanna
some
talk
other
about
pitches
it?
in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
You want to talk about the circle
Once he
down the
digs in.
middle? Alright, good to know. Throwing a circle change down the middle does not
The
work.
first offering is fouled off.
Listen, I did it to prove. I just did it to prove you wrong.
But you just threw.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Just
Listen,
not able
I-
to catch up to that velocity.
A necessary evil to prove my point.
But I don't throw circle changes down the middle. I throw curveballs down the
Dirt swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
We already proved that throwing a curveball down the middle leads to a home run.
And we're back. All set for the start.
Did
of the
we,
inning.
though?
Now at the plate, Eli White.
Yes.
In the air, right side. Conforto
Well,
giving chase.
You
Run!
And it jumps the wall in
Yeah.
foul territory for an automatic double.
No, he didn't get much of that.
Oh,
one,
God damn it.
but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop
Well,
in
we
for you.
won't talk
No
about that
matter
one.
how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off.
Yeah!
And dropped it in perfectly.
And it stays fair.
27 speed headers.
The plate. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. So digging in, Alex Verdugo.
I'm sorry, my shortstop should not have 27 speed.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
At least give him a shortstop should at least have at least 50.
Outside.
One strike.
And that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right
Base
side.
hit. Nah. Oh, base hit.
And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
What is going on?
What's all that about?
Back-to-back singles. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Gone.
Swinging a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages,
you're welcome. Give us the lead after your dumbass gave up the lead.
It's 6-4. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Hey, listen. We both had part in that lead.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't know what you mean. You gave up all 4 runs. I don't know what you're talking about.
And also, I blew the lead. I got it. You finally pulled your weight.
Down in his mechanics on that one. He just
whatever you say, Buster.
And ended up way off target.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Sharp
base hit.
That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the...
Runners on the move. Strike in there.
Brain aneurysm.
Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Why is that working?
Oh, base hit! We love that.
Run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they're up by 4.
Xander, steal.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in.
Oh, by up.
Second pitch, second pitch.
Location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to.
I didn't expect that thing to go so high.
Murphy gets his lead at first with nobody out.
I'm going to be honest, neither did I.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
Brain aneurysms.
Save it second, and that was not close.
Do they have a sloth as a catcher? Like, what's going on?
They have one of the best catchers.
30 years to find
They have one of the best catchers, and Will Smith.
Dude, it's not even Will Smith. It's just that they're not throwing the ball.
And a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And that is out of play.
No lead.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And there's a fly ball deep right
Bolberg
field.
take his ass
Towards
back
the
to
wall.
second.
Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
All I want to say is he almost didn't make that catch, and if he didn't, I was going to laugh.
Eli White digs in now. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and single.
Yeah, I'm not sure what more I'm supposed to do there.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. 2 outs. Shortened
I let go of the button.
It's 0-2. Got him.
Damn.
That'll end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the
That was a disgusting cutter.
Will climb in. Swing and a slow roller. Olson. The tag, and he's out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Pajes at the plate now as he gets to that one.
1 strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for
What
the
you want?
Dodgers.
What you want that? Okay. Okay. You want that? Okay.
When you think
Gotcha.
about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Sorry, the demons were telling me. The voices in my head were telling me curveball down the middle.
And that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Okay. All right. I've been told I'm only allowed to use the square button.
Second man, he's plunked in this one.
My schizophrenic.
Now the left fielder, Alec.
A schizophrenic buddy named Bartholomew told me I can only use the square button.
Bartholomew?
Bartholomew.
Now that's smacked to right center.
No.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't
Run!
get it down.
Run!
Coming home. He will score. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Yeah.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball.
Swamp
right
donkey.
zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Yeah, the batter now, Austin Riley.
Wait, brain aneurysm.
And it's 0-1. Runners breaking for the plate. Cut on and miss. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Oh my God, it would have worked.
And they got him.
Well, I thought he was gonna throw it, so I return. But
You gotta commit.
And that one.
Remember, brain aneurysm.
Pajes flying after this.
I can't believe that would have worked.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, alright. Copy that.
And that's down and away. This one smacked out to left center. Hernandez makes the
Hey, yo, ain't nothing I can do about that.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie digs in here.
What are you saying, Bartholomew? Are you sure? Okay.
Strider back to work.
He believes.
Hammer.
Bartholomew!
And the leadoff man aboard.
Don't believe in Bartholomew. Okay.
Hey, there was only a single.
Wait. Bartholomew.
Was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Strider
What if I
gets
tell
a
you that
strikeout.
the games that I do really bad, I do purposely?
To the dish. 0 for 3.
I wouldn't believe you.
Ground out and a strikeout.
Like the Paul Skeens. Okay, the Paul Skeens game was not on purpose. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, let's not even pretend like it was.
That was
Let's
not
acknowledge
what
that.
To
happened.
the left.
Like, listen, we all had bad moments. Paul
Betts
Skeens
leads
is
off
just
first with 1
yours.
away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. This one in the air. Olson has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and that's the inning.
That lady looks like she works at Walmart. Why is there just a random Walmart employee here?
Hey!
Let's go.
Braves done.
You know? Why is it that when we get hateful with each other for no reason is when we do good? Besides the mound visit incident. Unless you could say, oh, I was just selling on purpose.
I was.
I was just doing it for content.
I was.
Bro. okay, Dotto Doya.
All right, next up.
No, you're the living definition. It's not throwing if it works.
Yes. Next up is the. Well, we're revisiting a team.
Oh.
The Cincinnati Reds.
Oh yeah, we never did beat them, did we?
Nope.
All right. Hopefully it goes better this time.
Well, we've had a roster update. All right. All right, you ready?
E.
Ow. Tariq Skubal casually on the final pitch of his complete game, he threw 102.
Oh.
Hey, John.
Oh yeah. My bad. Look at my heart. Me.
We're going to be facing the Dodgers again. Phil's.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and on the hill, Zach Wheeler.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
At the plate, T.J. Friedel.
For Cincinnati, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Stop. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Oh, quick counts are on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, okay.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh yeah, they fixed Ellie's player model.
Oh, yeah.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Green. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Steer. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Turner now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Go. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Well struck, right field.
Go, 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 go.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Right side. Stop. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This one in the air right field. Castellanos. 2 away now.
Not testing it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Tyler Stevenson. On the corner for a strike. And a count 1-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
God,
Swing and a miss.
I hate quick
That
counts,
retires
man.
the side, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Ball. That's inside.
That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now. Swings and hits one in the air out
There
towards
we go.
right field. Benson hauls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Max Kepler.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Good eye right
That's
there.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Got him. What a bozo.
JT Realmuto steps in. That one drifts inside. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.